Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill. That is the Coffee Company live here on the Coffee Company. And, of course, Tottenham on tour, the world-famous home of Levy out. And it is today, it is the UEFA Super Cup Final preview. I am joined with Mr. Dagul. And, of course, he's got something he's got to show you.
Yep. I do have to say, when you did the world-famous home of Levy out, I still did the fingers. I realised my camera was off. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the act of having a laugh and being funny, and we want to, days like this, it's all about being happy and having fun. I had a few people going on about my chosen T-shirt yesterday. Some loved it, some not so much. You had a good bit of laugh, a good bit of banter, a good bit of fun. And I said, trust me, I've got some loud attire. I'm an innovator. So, in the interest of fun, I thought, you know what? Let's do it. I am going for the shirt reveal today. Have some of me. And the Frank therapy session is open, and people may need therapy after looking at this shirt.
That is a loud shirt.
Mate,
a loud shirt.
The funny thing is, this comes with, I have the matching swimming trunks. It's one of those beach outfits, so I can go. But I will say, there's 72 people in here already. I do want to say, last night, just because, let's face it, me and Ben can do what we want with the channel, Ilana went to bed not feeling well, and I was not tired. And I thought, you know what? I know I said I'm going to do a late night at Lily White tonight, which still goes on. But I thought, why don't we have a last-minute late-night pop-up? Mate, I thought it'd only just be an hour. I thought it would just be an hour chill. After about an hour and 15, I was yawning non-stop. I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to wrap this up soon. It's gonna have to end. 3 hours, 7 minutes later, it was an incredible... We had such a laugh, such good banter, chill chat. I can see a few people that were with me for all of it last night. It was incredible, and there will be another one tonight. And hopefully, we will be talking about being undisputed champions of Europe. Shameless, going through Twitter and looking at all the Arsenal tears. Forget the Spurs happiness, Arsenal tears, and having a lot of fun this evening. But everyone that joined last night, thank you for being part of it. It was a wicked stream.
We're going to be, if Spurs somehow find a way to win tonight and we become undisputed champions, and people are going to say, oh, it's only the Community Shield. No, we're being shamed.
If we lose, it's only the Community Shield.
Yeah, if we lose, it's only the Community Shield. And if we win, we're undisputed champions. So we're going to be shameless.
Right. And you know what? People were saying last night, I should keep the stream going all the way to this show. Well, do you know what? If we win tonight, there's a good chance it could be a 4, 5, 6, 7 hour stream. Who knows? But it was a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you for everyone that joined. But now let's get on with the pre-European outright champions stream.
We're gonna win. I don't know.
Right.
We don't know, but let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. We got Mr. Joshua. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. European champion, Musa.
We've got Ali. Musa Ali. I have to say, he reached out to me on Instagram, and I've now been starting to talk to him on Instagram. Wicked dude. Love you, buddy. Love you. It was great. It's great to make contact with these people. You don't know their real name because of their names that I have here. But Musa, it's been wicked talking with you, buddy.
We have Richest Man, YouTube member, our first YouTube member checking in for the day. THFC Udogi, THFC 20, European champions, Craig O'Sullivan, the second YouTube member checking in. Good to see you, Craig. Hopefully you're well. I think I'm looking all right. I've got my bucket. I've got my Spurs shirt. We're ready.
Mate, I keep saying it. You rock the bucket hat. You and Billy Carnes rock the bucket hat. And Tom 81. And Rumi, who's in the chat last night.
Rumi does as well. We have Paige is in the house. Good to see a Paige. Hopefully you're well. The Tuma Show. Another YouTube member. Good to see a buddy. European champion. Harmless Potato. We have Hotspur State of Mind YouTube member.
Right, big up to you, buddy.
We have Ryan McFarlane's in the house. Good to see her.
Yep,
Drew
right.
Lala is in the house. Saying afternoon, Benny Boy, Brian and the Coffee Beans and the Tottenham on Tour crew. Good to see her. Drew Lala, European champion. I am ready to go on a 3-hour tour. I'm ready. Marianne's in the house, YouTube member. Stu Boy.
Big up to he joined the chat. He must have woken up early and joined last night as well.
W stream last night. It's a banger.
No,
You ready to be?
You know what? There's another one tomorrow. And do you know what? Last time I wore this, I've almost put on two stone in weight. I was like, oh, is it going to fit? And it still fits. So God knows how baggy this was on me this time last year. But it is a banger. It's a banger.
Hawaii 5-0. Maybe
that's
that'll be the
score tonight, people. That's Tottenham 5-0.
Yep, indeed. Tottenham 5-0. Good morning, Scott M. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. I'm happy the YouTube channel is still on.
Mate, there were times I was going to show a few things on YouTube, and I was saying, I don't want Ben to wake up and see we've had a copyright strike because you're the ones that have got access to studio at the moment. So I was toying. Did anyone watching last night check the ID trailer or watch the movie? I've put the links in the YouTube comments after anyway. Big up,
YouTube
Daniel.
member Daniel 90's in the house. Europa League champions. Good to see you. Auntie Kate's in the house. YouTube member, and
I have to say as well, Daniel, when you're in the show tonight, hopefully you have to change that name to Undisputed European Champions.
European champion. Yes. Good to see you, Auntie Kate. Thank you so much for the redirect. Greatly appreciated. Yes, he is. He is. You're shameless.
You know what? This is still better than anything Nike produces.
Anything is. If Levy signs Eze and Savinho, you should get a Cabana shirt made with Levy's face on it. Absolutely not.
Never, ever, ever. The only Levy-related thing I will ever have is when I wear a Levy out shirt or the day he sells the club and I get the date tattooed there. That's it.
Indeed, with Razzle Dazzle, a Taracron Wembley 1. Yeah, Angie boy. Good to see you, Angus. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. FC's in the house. FC, Paul Tucknott.
Goddamn true.
Rich, I've already done it. I've already done it.
He's done one that he's given to me to go, but he's come up with an even better one. He's come up with an even better one that he's got to create.
Big up from Melbourne. Good to see everyone from all around the world. Let us know where you come from. Brian looks so much younger. Indeed.
I do, mate. It feels so much better, especially in this heat. So much better.
Paul Langley with a £2
Big
super
Paul,
chat. Thank
buddy.
you so much, Paul. Hopefully you're doing well. I really don't like that training gear. I really don't like it.
Yeah, but honestly, I can't. Honestly, I will celebrate. I will celebrate the day we leave Nike like I celebrated the Europa League success. I really will. I really, really will. And I will. Where was it? Ryan McFarland, you're right. This is another. No, yesterday it was Wall Marnie. Today is Prime Marnie. Today is definitely Prime Marnie. You knew the Prime Marnie. I think Ryan's got it. I think Ryan's got it. I think Ryan's got this top. He's guessing my fashion. It's like the red carpet or the blue carpet. The blue carpet. Big up, Agambar.
Good to see the number one Agambar in the world. You've got Prime Marnie, and I've got. So you're living in Canada, but you haven't got Hollister on. I'm from the UK. I've got Hollister on. Ben,
let's not do this. How much Hollister do I wear? And when I showed you the two shirts of choice, the other one was blue and white. And where was it from?
Hollister.
There you go. There you go.
But Beam, always lovely to see you in hangers. We're gonna be undisputed champions like The Rock. We're gonna be undisputed champions.
Right. Damn right. Champions of champions is still, mate. Whatever you want to call it, champions of champions, mate. Nike. Do you know what? I've not liked. Nike have done the odd kit. I think the home pick kits have been so basic.
The away kit this year is sensational.
The black one, yeah. The black one. Yeah, I will say, honestly, I think when Spurs and Nike sit down to discuss the home kit, it is probably the shortest meeting in history. It's, okay, let's do a white round neck, because they don't even change V-neck, collared, whatever. and we'll either put straps like we're looking on a backpack.
Yeah.
We'll just do some trim around that. I can't stand them. Morning, Ian.
I hate the badge in the middle as well.
I've just seen Wayne Holloway. This is inspired by you, buddy. You brought this on. You brought this on, buddy. You reap what you sow.
Indeed. Good to see it, Ian. Hopefully a well YouTube man. Yeah, he is. He is, Bill.
Mate, I love Canada. Mate, listen. I am English. You can tell from my accent. I've lived here for 8 years come December, and I love this country and I love this city. I would, if someone said to me, what would you prefer to sell to someone, Toronto or London? Toronto all day long. All day long.
We have Dave O's in the house. Good to see you, Dave. Hopefully you're well. Yes, you were texting me last night, Wayne, saying how much you love Brian's shirt. He was.
Mate,
he was.
This is all, do you know what? This is all you're doing. The catalogue of loud shirts that are coming, because we will do another show tomorrow to talk about tonight, and then we'll be back Friday for our normal Friday show. What's about to happen, Wayne? You brought on yourself, buddy. You brought on yourself.
Yeah, the badge always has to be on the heart like this one. It's always got to be on the heart. It's got to be.
Do you know what? With that, I don't mind it if they put that. I do prefer it on the heart, but if they put that in the middle, they've got to put. You're talking about me behind my back, Wayne. Fuck me, buddy.
I will read what
I'm mate. You don't need to. You don't need. But if they're going to put
so much that I wish I would have one myself.
if they put the crest in the middle, they have to put the Nike tick in the middle. If you don't do both, it just looks stupid.
Big up, Wayne. Absolutely love Wayne. What a guy. Yes, indeed. Not from the club shop though. Curdy Norman's in the house. Good to see you.
Big up, Curdy was with us last night. So was Jason. We've all got to be ready. And also, last night, I think there's 4 or 5 people that are in the chat that are now coming to the Scotland Yard today. Yeah, mate. Do you know what? It feels very weird. It feels very, very weird. Do you know what? Whenever I see, I'll tell you a very, very funny story from how drunk I used to be, and then we'll talk football. Do you remember when the 2002 World Cup was in Japan and Korea?
Yeah.
And the pubs were open. Ben, you would have been a little too young. But the kits.
I remember watching every game in school.
Yeah, but I'm saying you wouldn't have been able to go to the pubs already. The pubs were open like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. I was working for a company that people know back home, Cecil G. I was doing it in Whiteley Shopping Centre. And the Brazil game, I think it was the day before my birthday or 2 days before my birthday. So we all met in the pub and got absolutely smashed. And I was knocking back Pernod and Black shots like they're going out of fashion. All in our jeans and whatever. Left our suits and everything. Got back into work. I was so pissed at 9 in the morning or 10 in the morning, whatever time we opened. I changed out of my stuff. I put my suit trousers on. I put my suit jacket on. I put my tie on and no shirt. No shirt. And all the people I work with didn't tell me. And there's me trying to sell suits and do my bits. And I was at head of the suit department. No one told me for an hour and a half. It's only when I went to the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, you bloody prick. Yes, this is the kind of things I did when I was drunk.
We got Sleepy Marco with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, buddy. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for... Oh, yeah. I'll read out the rest of the message. I love Brian Daigle's shirt so goddamn much. Leicester till I die. Remember when Leicester won the league over Spurs? That was the entire message. That was the entire message. Big up, Wayne.
That's about right. Mark Nacho Slayer's in the house. I have to say, it's already 134. This channel is starting to grow really, really well. And we're being light-hearted. And listen, we will have rants. We'll have this. But guys, thanks for being part of it and joining it. We're loving doing more streams. We're loving having some fun. We're loving being interactive with you guys. And I hope you are all enjoying the content. And you can show that by smashing that like button and hitting subscribe so we can get to the 12,500 before the 15. I still wear them. I'm going to get the away shirt, but I'm getting 16 franc on the back for obviously 16th manager. So That's what I'm doing. I might get the yellow shirt with a player. If we don't sign any, if Eze comes in, it'll be Eze. But if we don't, actually, do you know what? Scratch that. It won't be Eze. It'll be Porro. It'll be Porro. Frank and Porro.
We'll talk about this because we found out yesterday about Yves Bissouma, and we'll talk about this because, and I'm going to make a statement about what I think should happen. People do have football shirts, and people can buy what they want. Bill, I don't buy the expensive ones anymore. I use one of the cheaper varieties because I'm not going to pay £90 for a football shirt. I can buy some very nice shirts for 90 quid.
Mate, it's insanely expensive.
It's unbelievable. Good to see Dale, Chris Banks, Nacho Slayer's in the house. Vindaloo.
Big up Vindaloo.
The space station has issued a weather anomaly in southern Canada. Planes are being evacuated. They sponsored something bright in Toronto. Investigations are going on.
Mate, I'm waiting for I actually looked at my phone to see if we got an Amber Alert message. I was like, wait, what's he talking? And then I read it and I was like, okay. Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah. Believe me, maybe I'll go into a few in the late night stream. Some of the stories I can tell you, but one of them I won't go into full detail, but I'll give you the brief synopsis. On a bender one night, absolutely off my face, I split up with my ex-girlfriend, still had the key to her house, went to her place and got in bed with her and her new boyfriend. And then pandemonium broke out. Mate, the stories I could tell, that's the late night stream. That's late night talk. People just say drunken stories. I've got a fair few.
You do indeed.
I've sacrificed. I've Uso splashed my parents at 3 a.m. when I thought I was in my bed, jumping on my bed. Oh, there's some wonderful stories.
You gave your mother 5-star wrong.
Mate, literally, as you walk into my parents' bedroom, they are sleeping that like lengthwise, and I was convinced. You know, like when you jump onto a hotel bed. I got home and I was absolutely off my face. And I thought, bed, jumped on it. Literally at 3 a.m. Literally,
you are officially Brian Mysterio.
Mate, I've knocked myself out. Mate, I went to make a salad. Got all the ingredients out, went to close the door, forgot to move my head out of it, knocked myself out. My parents have come down in the morning with me holding a lettuce and loads of vegetables around the floor. And they're just like, what the hell? Mate, there's so many stories. But Spurs. Let's get this show back on track.
Brian Guerrero.
But also, Paul, you asked, was it the game that Ronaldinho lobbed Seaman? Yeah, it was.
Big up, Huddle Waddle. Big up. Coasted is in the house as well. We've spent 20 minutes saying hello to everyone. Big up to you all. Let's talk about the Super Cup. Richard Bird as well. Big up Richard Bird as well. We'll talk about Yves Bissouma firstly, if you don't mind, Aki, because it's only 5 minutes.
That's what you want to talk about.
Yves Bissouma is a plum. He is a plum of the highest order. And the quicker we can get this bloke out the door, especially if we can get Eberechi Eze. Do you know what I would do? If Eberechi Eze comes to Spurs, I'm giving him the number 8 shirt and I'm telling Yves Bissouma he can go off. Goodbye. The end.
Yeah, the fact that Yves Bissouma has my favourite number. Look, the thing we got to look at, first of all, mate, I had an absolute craving for it, and I didn't want to. I can't cook to save my life, and you know when you're just like, maybe I couldn't get a kebab, and I just wanted the salad from the kebab, so I was just whatever it was, I did it. I can't explain. Trust me, if people ask me tonight, tell us some drunken stories. I've got a fair few, and the ones I've just told you aren't even the bad ones. I did see something I just wanted to bring up very quickly. I can't remember where it was. Yeah, one thing I will say is very quickly. Curly, what I'll say with this is I don't think Spurs will go for this because surely if he's played in Europe, he can't play for Spurs in the Champions League.
Right.
Or is it different for the different tournaments you've been in? Oh, no, Kinski. No, but what did Kinski play in? I don't know if that works.
Remember, Kinski didn't play in Europe.
We couldn't register him because he had played in European competition. I just can't remember.
They were in the same competition of us. Sparta Praha were the same competition as us.
They didn't play Champions League qualifiers and then... No. Oh, no, they weren't knocked out. Okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, I don't think that would make perfect sense. But listen, Basuma has had discipline issues with every single manager he's had, including Brighton, if my memory serves me correctly. Good morning, buddy. And it comes to the point where he had it with Conte, he had it last season with Ange with the balloons, and he's done it again. And you know what? Fair play for Frank calling it out. This guy who has said, I want to stay and fight for my place.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to go. He wants to fight. He's a letdown to the manager, to the fans, to the players, to the club. And he's posted a picture of him at training today at the training ground, and obviously no one's there.
Yeah.
No one's there. And it's just a lack of... And do you know what? What I would say, and I'm interested to see what people think, and you, maybe this is a reason people aren't coming in for him because of his attitude issues and the way he does this. But then I would say maybe Mr. Joshua, right, that picture does show his immaturity. It should be, sorry, I let you down, guys. Next to the cockerel or something, do it. Go and do it. Apologies, or words to that effect. You're right. You are completely right, Mr. Joshua. But maybe Spurs just need to. Maybe they don't want to touch him at the price because of the baggage he comes with like this. Maybe we need to take a hit. We need to take a hit very, very quickly. Got a membership chat for 14 months from the Sheriff. Get rid ASAP. How are people feeling in the chat? Is it? Would you now take the hit and just offer him for what we say his value is now, about 15?
Yeah,
15? Yes or no? Or no, put the value, and don't be stupid like free, rip up his contract. Where you stand with it right now, because some people might not find it a big issue. That's fine. That's fine. It depends how people do it. Just put in the chat how much, if you were in charge of Spurs and you get him out the door, realistically, how much would you take to get him out the door? I'll take 5 million. Get him off the wage bill. Get some. You got to remember, he's only 25 million buy.
Yeah.
We're obviously not offering another contract. See, let's have a look. So, what have we got? 15 max from Charlie.
Yeah.
15 from Curly. Listen, Colin, what you said about Thomas Frank? My guy. 20. 20. Okay, it's fair.
No, for West Ham, give him to him for 5 because it will ruin them.
Well, no, do you know what? Graham Potter got the best out of him, so you never know. You never know. 10, all right, we've got a lot of 10s. I would go as low as 5. 5, 7,
15. £1.75 and a cup of coffee.
Where would you be, Ben?
About 10 million. Get him off the books. Get him off the books.
But so if a bid, so right now, let's just say West Ham put a bid in between 5 and 7.5. Would you go, all right, or would you say no, come back with 10?
Get rid of him. Get him off the books.
There you go. But I think we got the consensus of 10 mil.
You save his wages as well. Not only you save his wages, and that's 15 million. That 15, that 7-8 million pounds could be the difference. We've got 60 million. We've got 8 million. 68 million for Eze. Get him. Yes.
See, Rangers come up with one, and this one has been used a lot. But the thing is, if you're going for Eze, genuinely, let's just pretend or not pretend. Let's just imagine that is a lot further down the line than we know or think. Surely that's off the table. But if Eze fails, there we go. There's another question. Let's have an interactive one, Ben. Let's have a very interactive one. If, and this is like we said, there's a damn right choo-choo. If we're going to go off Raiders' comment, if Lee, brother, if Eze was a no-go, let's just say it fell to part, or Arsenal came in with us and the filth got him and whatever, would you do a swap deal with West Ham for Paqueta? Yes, there might be money exchanged or whatever, but if we were looking for a number 10 because Eze said no to Spurs, would you take a Bissouma Paqueta swap? Ben, would you?
Yes. because we do need a number 10. We've got an abundance of number 8s and we've got an abundance of number 8s, but we need a number 10. I don't necessarily like Paqueta, but we need a number 10, and he would be a good stopgap.
There you go. There you go. I have to say, Oliver, I've just seen your drunken story. Yeah, that must have been frustrating. Waking up with a little soggy bit on your ass. Yeah, that's. But there's a lot of people going, yes, yes, yes. Terry thinks he's off to Turkey. I don't think he will tell, unless it's last minute and we can't get him out and it's a loan deal. I think he wants to stay in the Premier League. And there are teams. I mean, why don't we offer Eze to fucking Palace? With money.
What, Basuma?
Yeah.
He's not going to go to Palace. He played for Brighton.
Mate, this is the thing. We had this conversation about Trossard. I think because... Do you think Basuma really cares? It'd be different if it was Lewis Dunk. But seeing that it's not direct Brighton to Palace or vice versa, I think when there's been a break in the chain, and it's been... What's Basuma been here? 4 years?
Yeah.
I think that chain has obviously the Brighton fans might not like it, but I don't think it will be as vicious as if he went from directly from one to the other.
I don't know. If we offered Basuma, they'd probably want 90 million for him just to take Basuma off our hands.
Yeah, this is, you know what, they've got Water, they've got maybe it's not the right. Good point. Maybe it's not the right one.
Just get him off the books wherever he wants, wherever they can get him off the books too.
But Joe, there is something we need to talk about as well. We've moved from Basuma. Before we start talking about the match, the game, the tactics, the players, it's official. Cuti Romero is the brand new official Tottenham Hotspur captain. What's everyone's feelings on this? Before I let you go, but I will just say, isn't it amazing? The man that if you go, I go. The man, the tight bond, and will be head of the player exit door, is now the captain, sounding like he's loving life at Spurs and speaking English. Frank is incredible. Yeah. He can literally change people from fluent Spanish, like non-speaking English, to speaking English. This man is a wizard at whatever he does. And obviously it's banter, people. It's banter. But everyone thought, and I thought he was going to leave. I think we all thought he was going to leave. But he seems very, very happy at Spurs, doesn't he? And we've gone from the cuddling, softly spoken, do your talking on the pitch style of Sonny to don't mess about and don't fuck around.
Yeah.
Style of Cuti Romero. And Cuti, we've all spoken about captains, haven't we? I'm old school, so I love my captains like your Gerrards, your Vieiras, your Keanes, your Terrys, your Tony Adams. Romero's one of those, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's an old school captain. I'm very, very, very happy with this. Even happier if he actually signs a contract. But what are people's feelings about being the captain? Exactly, Richard. Do you know what? I will say as well, when Mauricio Pochettino came to Spurs, and the best example was Bielsa with Leeds, and he refused to speak English to the press. Yeah. And the reason being is because they don't want the big English press, and we all know what they're like, to misquote. So they speak. Levy said to Pochettino, you have to speak English. And obviously he did. But what is everyone in the chat's feelings about Romero? Ben, you speak about what you think, and I'll bring the comments up, buddy.
I like my captains to be central defenders. I really... There's either two positions that should be the captain. Either a midfielder, like a defensive midfielder, or the defender. You see everything. I really like that positioning. You see, as a centre defender, you see everything in front of you. It's one of the reasons that Steve Perryman really liked playing as a centre-back instead of playing right-back later in his career.
Yep.
You can see the entire game. And him barking orders and being the skipper, And you can full say he's skipper. He will see everything. I love his hard-hitting approach. He's going to have a lot more freedom this year because Paulinho is going to be in front of him to drop into that.
Yep.
So he can maraud forward if he needs to. It's going to be a bit of aggression. What he's got to show, though, he's got to show maturity. He's got to show maturity. He can't do what he was doing in pre-season if he's going to be the captain. We can't see red card tackles. We can't see elbows.
Very quickly, let me just say one thing with that. And first of all, big up South Africa. Big up South Africa and wherever you are in the world watching us today. You just mentioned, I'm going to let you go straight away. It's just because you said this, I didn't want to forget. We watched all the pre-seasons together, didn't we? We did our little watch-along things behind the scenes. And we all praised Romero for not lifting his hands or doing something stupid when Gomes put his hands around his neck. And Romero, I mean, let's face it, I think we all would react to that. And he showed great leadership and calmness and whatever. But then against Bayern Munich, he wanted to take Harry Kane out. And he should have been sent off in that game for 2 yellows.
I don't know what this guy's playing at.
Mate, just, do you know what? Everyone has their own opinion. Mate, he could sign a new contract. He's definitely not a joke of a coach. He's definitely not a joke of a coach. But we'll have to see what Romero... It showed the two sides of him, didn't it, Ben? But yeah. Big up, buddy. Was in the live chat with us last night. Love this dude. Big up to you, buddy. Hope you're good and well. But Ben, yeah, as you were saying, discipline.
The lucky banjo is here. The lucky banjo is coming out to play tonight. So Vindaloo, my man, you're going to go in the mud. I love you, buddy. You're going in the mud. Big up the lucky
what you were saying with Romero and his discipline.
He's got to show more. He's got to show, as Scott M said, in a competitive game, he would have gone for some of the tackles he was doing. Yes, some captains do it. Sergio Ramos is one. Sergio Ramos had more red cards than some people. Yeah. Some people have had many things. But you can't do that in today's game. You can't do that in today's game.
Yeah.
You've got to be smart. You've got to be controlled. Sometimes you do need to kick some people, but just do it controllably. What's your thoughts on Romero as captain?
Mate, like I said, I mean, do you know what, Rich? I will say this. I mean, obviously, we don't know the ins and outs. We've been waiting for Bentancur to sign his contract for ages. Maybe behind the scenes, Frank and Romero have had a discussion, and he has committed. Obviously, we just don't know about it. I think a lot of people go, right, if he's committed his future, it's an absolute no-brainer. If this was the last year of his contract, then I can understand why people will be like, well, wait a minute. But he's got 2 years. I think that I didn't expect to see him so comfortable, so relaxed, and so engaged with Thomas Frank because of what went on with Ange Postecoglou. And he's impressed me in that part. But you know what? Chris has said, oh, wait a minute, what's Angus said? Then we're going to...
with the damn... The banjo's coming for you as well, Angie boy. The banjo is coming for you.
I'm going to bring up Chris's channel comment. There is going to be the leadership team announcement. Obviously, Romero is captain. Who would you guys have as vice captain? And then second, what was it? Vice captain or deputy vice captain? So put your vice captain in first, and then your third in command.
James Maddison, because James Maddison is the vice captain.
Yeah, but no. You listen, for this season, forget it. Yeah. There's no point giving him that. He can do his leadership stuff off the pitch and do that and still have those responsibilities, but he cannot take up the vice captaincy officially, like the leader, because it's a waste of a space, mate. He's not, Jeff. He's not. And you know what?
Brentford have never. Frank never got relegated.
All I will say with Thomas Frank, because people have watched this show for a long time, I cannot wait. Whether it takes 3 months, 6 months, the season, he has not refused to sign a new contract under Frank. He had before the end of the season. He refused to commit because he wanted to see what this club does. Jeffrey, you're going to come out with the stats at least, or things, at least make them relevant. And what he may have refused the first contract because he's waiting to see what we do. But let's get back to having the good chat that we are having. Vice captain Ben, who's your vice? Who's your deputy vice?
My two vice captains are Vicario and Pedro Porro.
Pedro Porro for me is number 2 immediately. I will try to think. See, this is the thing. People are right. Leaderships, and I don't like goalkeepers being captains. I really, really don't like it. Maybe, see, again, Benton Course got committed. He's in the final year. I don't think you can give it to him. He is on his final year. I think it will go to Vic, but I really, really hope Porro is brought into this leadership team because he bleeds Tottenham. He bleeds Tottenham. I love him to pieces. I don't think he's going to be captain, buddy. I don't think he's going to be captain. And you got to remember as well with Porro, as we will say, the best thing you need from your captain is availability. And Pedro Porro is the new Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. That guy does not get injured. He does not. He is always available. I think there's been a couple of games he's missed with slight knocks, but he is available so long. Ian, I would say Bentancur, but again, because he's in the final year of his contract, VDV. Do you see him as captain material?
Bentancur has done too many silly things at this club.
As Radford, haven't seen you for a while here, buddy, but I hope you're good. Bissouma as a role model. That would be the what not to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? Porro's getting a lot of love. Eze. Has Eze worn the armband for Palace?
Yes.
He has?
He has, I think.
Okay.
But sign him first.
Yeah.
Sign him first.
Yeah.
Vicario and no, not Solanke.
Oh, but mate, Terry's got out of the box there with Solanke. He's gone out of the box with Solanke. What you won't hear the players say is praise for. Oh, mate, okay, we got APRS in the building. APRS in the book. They are not an unhappy camp whatsoever, and I know that for a fact. I know that for an absolute fact. APRS is in the chat, people. It's in the chat. So yeah, don't worry about what Jeff's saying because it's been established. But yeah, mate, listen, going on to the game. Going on to the game today, I asked this question yesterday.
Gently King. That's brilliant.
Do you know what I will today?
Gently King.
Who do you think is going to have the most important role to play today?
Romero.
Okay.
He's the captain. He's the captain. Let's talk about the game.
But you know, I want to just find out who people think. I think today, because I honestly think we'll do score predictions later, but I actually think this.
Goalkeeper should never be your captain. Goalkeeper should never be your captain.
And the fact Romero to get a central defender that has won every single final, I'm not going to even dignify anymore.
Bergvall.
I think Bergvall in years to come. I think today is massive for Vicario because I actually think we win today on penalties. I think it's a draw after 90 minutes. This goes to penalties. Vicario's on his boyhood club's turf. I think this is massive for Vicario tonight. I think he is absolutely. If we're going to win or have any chance, he needs to be on top, shot-stopping form. Absolutely. I think it's a huge game for Vicario. I think it's huge. Oh, did he? Did he, Charlie? Why do people keep saying he's never lost a cup final?
He's never lost an international final.
I didn't say okay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I think.
Yeah. You said you were going to beat them. Come on, Angie boy.
Angus, you literally remember you were the best team in Europe.
Yes.
Mate, I honestly think this game is going to penalties. I think this game is going to
Let
penalties.
us dream. Let people dream.
Right, listen. First of all, thank you, Lewis. Look, yeah, mate, brother Lewis. This is. I keep saying to people to wear my loud shirts. I've been challenged, so I'm going to do it. Big up, Charlie. Big up. PSG have only been back 1 month. 1 week. There's no Donnarumma. God knows how fully strength they go. And I honestly think this is, and like I said, the game against Bayern, don't get it wrong, we took an absolute beating. We took an absolute pummeling. We had no creativity, which could be the case tonight, but Solanke is back, Destiny is back. But this game now is serious. This isn't it's a friendly, it's about fitness and minutes. This is about right game face on, preparing for Saturday. This is where we go for every tackle. This is treated like a serious competitive match. So I've got great faith in Frank. Great faith in Frank. And like I said, I think this goes to penalties and Spurs win it. Cheers, Richie. Oh, Richard. Sorry, I hate calling people Richie when they don't have it in their name. Cheers, Richard. I do. This has to be done.
You think everyone called Richard is called Richarlison, really?
Yeah, actually, Paul, you got a good point. Angus, you know what? When we win tomorrow, Ben will come up with a cracking thumbnail. And maybe, like I said to you, there may be an Eze. Once we sign Eze, there may be a subtle reference to you. Maybe not. But when we win tonight, big up audio, brother. But when we win today, we'll get Ben to work on a thumbnail. And there may just be a subtle, like, where's Wally? But just looking for the Angus little thing. Oh, thanks, Gareth, buddy. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, Joe, I don't think it's to be 10 behind. But I think people are going to be surprised with how we play tonight. Brian is very shiny. Yeah, I've shaved my head. I've got the light shining down on me. I'm sweating because it is bloody hot here again.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Are you going to get the towel of knowledge out?
No, it's not the towel of knowledge day today. It's not the towel of knowledge. Do you know what? If we'd done it earlier, maybe. It's not a towel. It's too late in the show for a towel of knowledge moment. It really is. Maybe tomorrow. Because I need to cool down from all the winning.
Yeah.
But guys,
for me, I'm not worried about today. I know people are saying there's nerves. We're facing the best team in Europe today. Let's not forget PSG, although they did lose to Chelsea in that Club World Cup final. PSG, for me, are the best football team in the world at the moment. No one expects us to win today. No one expects us to win.
Do you know what? Charlie has just said it. Charlie has.
It's the year of the bird, Charlie. It's the year of the bird.
Charlie has said, do you know what? I've never been so sure of anything in my life. Charlie, do you know what? A Liverpool fan, I tweeted something yesterday or today, I can't remember. And a Liverpool fan of all people said, do me a favour, can you check my pinned tweet? And if it comes true, can you give me, let me get the tweet up 1 second. Let me go into my bookmarks. This is from a Liverpool fan. He's gone big. He's gone big. Where is it? Where do I find my bookmarks when I'm on bloody Twitter? Don't
let facts get in the way of a good story, Terry.
Mate, oh, there it is. Right there it says bookmarks. Mate, have a look. This is from a Liverpool fan. I'm going to share it now. This is from a Liverpool fan that said, just check my pinned tweet. I've bookmarked it, so I know to do it. Look, he did this.
Zoom in.
I don't know how to zoom in on Apple. I don't know how to. So basically, I'm going to read this. It's from PH Boy, You Never Walk Alone. He tweeted this on the 11th of July. Congratulations to Tottenham Hotspur for winning the Super Cup. First time in the club's history. Congratulations to Thomas Frank for this great achievement. Bookmark this tweet. The 11th of July, and that's from a Liverpool fan. So fair play, mate. And now with Charlie's comment, do you know what? I've just seen Angus say double click. Let me just see if that does it. No, double click's doing nothing, buddy. But
it's command and then scrolling in or something like that. We can't see it.
No, it's not that. Command,
scroll in,
option, no. Control, no. Well, that's the end of that experiment. I don't know how to use Apple. I don't know. Command plus. Okay, 1 second. Let's see if that does it. You can't see it, but let's have a look. Command plus. There we. Who said command plus? Because I'm not looking right now. Who said command plus?
Jason Bell.
We're not worthy. We're not. See, you can teach an old dog new tricks. Thank you very much, Jason.
The problem is you'll forget that in about 5 minutes, Aki.
Yeah. Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed. All I will remember is the plus button, and I'll just try every other button. Plus and minus makes sense. Thank you, Jason. He doesn't even, mate. I hate Apple. I hate Apple with a passion. But
the problem is you're wrong.
Well, no. The problem is, remember, we were going to get. My tablet was being shit for. You can't use a tablet. You need a computer for doing this, and we were going to use like revenue generated to get me a really good laptop. And then Brian Ireland went down to his storage unit and goes, I've got a 1-year-old Apple computer that you can have for nothing. And we're like, there you go. So I honestly don't like it, but like Daniel Levy, it's free and it's cheap and it's easy.
Brother, we've got a super chat from JB.
Mate, listen, if you can't make it, you cannot wake it. But listen, if you can get down there any other game before the NLD in November, I will be there. Just come in the comments or reach out to me on social media. I will be there. It's a shame you can't be there, buddy. Tell your work. Well, don't tell your work because I don't want you to get sacked. It's a shame you can't make it, buddy. You didn't need to put a super chat in for it. But hopefully I'll see you before the NLD. Hopefully I'll see you before that.
But thank you so much for the super chat. If you do wish to support Tottenham on Tour on our mission to grow this community, send us a super chat, become a member, or if you want to, you can buy some coffee from the coffee company. It's great stuff.
We
got some new coffee coming in today. It's still not arrived apparently, so I'm starting to think that my coffee isn't coming today, but who knows?
I have to say, wait, before you do that, I just got to bring up Paul's comment. Paul, do you know what? You say that, I only had one grandpa. My dad's dad died before my mum was even married to him. But my grandpa lived to about 96, and at 90 and 94, he was still driving. I taught him how to use a mobile phone before smartphones, obviously. He was texting, he was doing everything. My grandpa got literally me with Apple. I think Stevie Wonder could operate Apple better than me. I don't know what it is. When people saw the show last night and we're talking about phobias or fears, I think I may have an irrational fear of Apple products. I really just don't know what I'm doing with them. I honestly, give me Samsung any day of the week.
Why do I need Ronnie Rosenthal?
Ronnie Rosenthal. Hey, do you know what? I was at the 6-2 Southampton game, and another drunken story. I had one of the biggest benders of my life with Ronnie Rosenthal in Israel. My God, that man drinks like a fish. Mate, he is a goddamn unit as well. He is a mountain of a man.
Good to see you, Paul Clark. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. But mostly. That's brilliant.
Oh, mate, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what's going to happen on this show or the coffee company when it's just your stream. But getting back to the game, people's genuine score predictions, and how do you see it going? Do you see it? Well, let's go through it. People, what would you say your lineup is, Ben?
Oh,
Vicario in goal.
Vicario in goal. The back four picks itself. Back four picks itself.
Does it? Does Destiny come straight in, or does he go Spence?
I don't think Destiny's fit.
Destiny's in the squad. Destiny and Solanke have travelled and are there.
He's not fully there yet, though. So Jed Spence left back. Van der Ven, Romero, and Pedro Porro. In front of them, we're gonna go Paulinho and Bentancur. With in front of them, we are going to have.
That's the big one.
I think we're going to go Johnson on the right, Kudus in the 10.
Oh,
and
bold.
We're gonna
bold.
Kudus in the 10. And we're going to go at left wing. We're going to have Richarlison. And up front is going to be Dominic Solanke.
Cheers, Rosa. Do you know what? You've gone bold. You've gone bold. Gray said he's even seen some back three predictions. Mate, do you know what? Mate, see, this is what...
see it happening. I would play a back three.
To stop PSG, to stop here, you got to remember, this is what we got to remember, people. Thomas Frank will, as Ben Davies said, we're looking at the opposition. We're playing it. Maybe he does go back three. Maybe that's like, whilst I'm going through my team, I'm not going to do a back three, but it's an interesting one. People in the chat, 222 of you, would you like, not do you think it will be, would you like to see Frank play a back three to combat Paris Saint-Germain? Obviously, we haven't played it in pre-season, but he would have been working on it. Would you, yes or no? Would you like to, if you saw a back three, would you like to see a back three? Not do you think, would you like? But I'm going same back five as you. Paulinho, Bentancur. I'm going to put Bergvall in the 10. I'm going to put Bergvall in the 10. Kudus on the right. Kudus on the right. Kudus on the right. Richie to start because we don't know how fit Solanke is, and Solanke needs to be fit. Maybe come off the bench. And Odebear on the left. So that's what I'm going. That's what I'm going. So let's have a look. Faz, no. Scott M, no. Mitch, yes. Brett, yep. I haven't seen Brett in the chat for ages. Brett is a dear friend of mine all the way in Oz. Big up to you, Brett, and all the family. I hope you're good, buddy. No. Back three wouldn't shock me. Yeah, but this is the thing. We don't know. This is the thing. What this is, and I don't mean that this isn't take shots at ads. It's not what this channel does. It's not what we don't know. Going into these games, yes, he's played a 4-2-3-1 in pre-season. But could he be planning, right, PSG, if they do go full strength, this is now serious. We can't muck about. We need to work on this in training. This is the great thing. When we come to predicted lineups now, we have got a team and a manager that will not do like a Conte 3-4-3, 3-4-3, 3-4-3, or like Ant did 4-3-3, 4-3-3, 4-3-3. He will change it. But is tonight, put it this way, if he goes for a back three and it wins, everyone's going to go, oh my God, the professor, oh my God, this guy he's the real deal. If we play a back three and we lose, like we did with Everton, they'll be like, why has he done it on this game? Why has he done it on this game? I think Frank's got some, mate, do you know what? Gray, you've got into my head, buddy. I'm convinced with Charlie and the Liverpool fan that we're winning it now, like even more than I was. But Gray's got into my head now. I love this. I love this. Ferg, I hope your flight was so well. Obviously, it's safe because you're now tweeting. Ferg, mate, do you know what? I forgot to say, Ben, yesterday, I think we had a first on YouTube or in the Spurs community. Someone was actually watching us live last night on the Late Night Lillywhite. On their flight, they were currently flying to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And was using the Wi-Fi to watch us. He was like, on the way to Hawaii? Well, Ferg said, my God, you did a 3-hour stream. I've got my flight to Edinburgh. I'm downloading it. I'm going to watch it. So, mate, we are going, we're not just going worldwide. We're going airborne. We're going airborne. We're going up and up and up.
International waters.
But honestly, they're going back to it. And I've just seen Psycho Teacher in the house. Big up. I would love to see a back three now. Gray, you've really got into my head. In a good way. In a good way. Cheers, Ferg.
I would say play a back three if Destiny Udogie was fit. I don't like seeing Jed as a wing back on his as a fullback. I think he's all right. He's actually better. He's proven to be better at left back than he is at right back.
Yeah, but we could do what we did with Serge Aurier, can't we? And if he does go back, then Van der Ven just goes out wide. And then Romero and Dan. So, mate, Gray, what have you done to me? In such a this is the kind of mind games I love. Because it is in my head now. And if he does play back three, fair play, Gray. Even though he said he's seen it elsewhere, I'm going to give you all the credit, Gray. I would love to see a back three. I would love to see it. Love to see a back three. It is totally in my head now.
Good to see a man.
Back three. We're winning on penalties. We're going to be undisputed champions. Thomas Frank will win a trophy in his first competitive game. Life will be great. And then we'll deal with the rest after.
I don't know.
So, no, Jason, you're right. The best thing we could do was pay his contract and get rid of him. Mate, no, Ryan. Honestly, and Ferg, I think, listen, I'm going to get it. One of the things I've learned is the way I have come out for Frank and the way I have bigged him up and the way I've said I wanted him beforehand. If we get a defeat, whether it be 1-0, 3-0, 3-2, any game we lose, I'm going to get it. And Joe, what? Fair play. If you're big enough to do it, then you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But I honestly...
We're here to have fun. We're here to have fun.
I have so much faith in the man. And I honestly think he's going to do wonders for us. I've just seen big up Gary. See, Richard, he's going free at the back.
Ooh.
Good afternoon, Gary. Mate, do you know what? Honestly, I think he's going back free now. I've never been so sure. You know, now we'll do it. It'll be 4-2-3-1.
You know it, Ryan. If we win tonight, we're undisputed champions.
Oh, mate, if I win tonight, I might just say to Alana, I need you to buy me about 85 Monster Energy drinks because I'm pulling an all-nighter. Big up from Kenya. Big up Victor.
No, what you need to do is you need to go to the nearest Toys R Us because they still exist in North America. You need to buy a WWE title, a World Heavyweight title, and you got to reenact Chris Jericho when he became undisputed champion.
Mate,
that's what you got to do.
Mate, Scott M, don't do this at the final hurdle. Don't do this at the final hurdle. We're not getting spanked, buddy. So, Ferg would go 3-5-2. Mate, Dan, so Joe, also you're gonna look at it.
Big up, Richard.
That's very good. That's very good. I would say the back three, if it's going to be Danso, obviously, isn't it? There's no doubt it'll be Danso, Van der Ven, and Romero. Mate, I am so mate, Gary, I'll tell you now, I think we're winning on penalties. And I think one team, I don't know which team, I think one team, obviously, there's going to be a late equaliser. A late equaliser to send it to penalties. And you know what? One thing I will say as well.
9-1.
To Spurs. Mate, that's bold. Psycho, that is bold. That's like Wigan territory. What I will say is I'm going to say it like I've said with North London derbies. Tonight, if we go out there after the Bayern Munich game, which was a real poor showing, there's no two ways about it. If we go out there tonight and give PSG a good team, a good game, and I mean a really, really good game. And you know what? The PSG team come over to us and go, "Yeah, do you know what? You were the best team. You should have won. You're the best team in Europe." Like apparently someone said to Arteta, Angus. If we go off that pitch, like I say, with the North London derby at the Emirates at the Filth, I always say if we come off that pitch, if we've lost, obviously we fucking hate it. But if Spurs have given everything they've bloody well got, and they leave that pitch, you're like, do you know what? The lads gave everything tonight. If they do that tonight, obviously I want to win. But if we come off the pitch tonight, it's like I could see the progression. I could see they're doing it. Then fine. The better team won. But what did Gray say? What did Gray, who's got in my head in the positive way, say? Vicario, mate, it's exactly what I think. See, we're so in me and you, mate. I honestly think it's going to penalties and he's going to be. And with Donnarumma and that, did people see? Mate, I love it. Listen, you got to remember, if it goes wrong, it comes back on me twice as hard.
Oh, indeed.
It comes back. But you know what? There was so much doom and gloom last season for whatever reason, not just that, just for the club as a whole. I told people if we get Thomas Frank, you're going to see the positive, hyped up, like the complete 180 of the last couple of seasons, and you're getting it. We've got to give some love to Lou by Levy. We're sorry to hear that your mum's not doing well. But all the love to you. Everyone in the chat, give this person some love. He's got a great name. Lou by Levy, I will say this. My grandma passed away with this. I have this. Honestly, on a serious note here, and people will know the connection with mental health and addiction and things like this. But if you ever need to talk or anything, I am a message, DM, an email, whatever away. Honestly, I know exactly what you're going through. It is, do you know what I keep saying? You build your life up of memories just for this vile illness to take them away. But the one thing I will remember with my grandma, she died 10 days after I moved to Canada. I literally flew to Canada, said goodbye to her, but I thought she'd last a bit longer. The last thing I always remember when I went to see my grandma is she was the biggest Frank Sinatra fan and no matter what, when Frank Sinatra came on or music from that generation, she'd remember it off by heart. They remember the long-term memories. It's the short-term, buddy. And I know what you're going through, and we are always here for you as a channel. And I hope everyone sends their love and some best wishes to you, buddy. I really, really do,
Indeed.
buddy. I really do.
We're here for all of our community. 10-0. It's not going to be 10-0.
No, look, he's right. It's gone 10. Then 0 next to PSG. So we've got 9-1 from Psycho Teacher. 10-0 from... Who said 10-0? Who said 10-0? Andrew. There you go.
Andrew.
There you go. Mate, 10-0. 10-0 to us. Mate, you're going bold. I mean, I'm going like penalties. 10-0s and 9-1s. We should clip it. We should clip it. I can see Terry. I admire your delusions. I mean, mate, they're no delusions. Yeah, listen, like I said, this channel on a real serious note, take mental health, addiction, and everything like that, and we take this damn seriously. And like I said, Lou by Levy, it feels very weird trying to speak to someone on a serious note and then saying, "Listen, Lou by Levy, we're all here for you." And like I said, if you ever need to talk or anything, just let me know. We can reach out, we can connect, whatever. And I wish your mum all the best with what she's going through, and the family, because the family get affected big time.
Indeed. But on that note, we are going to end it there. We will be back tomorrow to celebrate Spurs becoming undisputed champions here on the Coffee Company, maybe on Tottenham on tour as well. And we will have a good time. We're going to have a good laugh. We're not going to do the usual spiel with the fingers. We're going to be fully delusional. So what I'm going to say is Thomas Frank's Blue Eye Army, come on you Spurs. And as always, if you smell what the Kauff is brewing, take it away, Aki.
Well, I will say, join us, not just tomorrow, join us tonight, where it's either going to be shameless enjoyment or, yeah, this game meant nothing. It's a community shield of Europe. But we will be live at 2 a.m. UK time, which is 9 p.m. my time. It could be another late, long one. I will say for now, or I will actually add tomorrow, stay tuned for me off camera for another Loud Shirt, for the Loud Shirt Parade, sponsored by Wayne Holland. And
Yeah.
I will say, for now, the Frank therapy session for all you Frankaholics is closed. Thomas, Frank, Thomas, Frank. And as always, Levy out. Oh, and Scotland Yard, here we come. Get in there, Scotland Yard.
Here we go.
Tottenham Hotspur.